This video is here to support you with facilitating Lesson 43 of the 6th grade Excel curriculum. The lesson begins with 5 minutes of fluency around mixed multiplication and division problems. As you're lapping, focus on how students are doing on the 6 through 9s, and that their performance will help you determine which set of problems to review. Then you're going to jump into the heart of the lesson. In today's lesson, as students are comparing fractions, they're really going to focus on comparing using a number line. And we're not comparing only fractions, we're comparing all rational numbers. So we're starting with two integers, -2 and -5. The first step is for students to plot those numbers on the number line. Then they're going to compare the position, and they're always looking at which number is furthest to the left. And you want to point out that the lesser number always lies to the left of the greater number. So since -5 is to the left of -2, -5 is less than -2. Students want to get used to writing their answers in the same format of the problem that they're given. So because we're given -2 first, we want to compare -2 to 5. So we actually want to write that -2 is greater than -5. That is, while both are true, this is what the question is asking. And we'll use that as you model for them how to compare 1 and -3. So again, you want to draw that number line for students. Might be helpful to have students tell you how to number the number line, particularly to the left of 0. Then you want to have students, it'll be easy to plot the numbers. Now let's compare. Which number is furthest to the left? That would be 3, -3. So -3 is less than 1. Is that what the question is asking us? The question is asking us to compare 1 and -3. So we will write 1 is greater than 3. This is the model that you want to show students as they use a number line to compare 1 and -3. Now students are going to be asked to order 3 numbers on the number line from least to greatest, and the numbers are presented in all different forms. They have mixed numbers and decimals. They don't need to do any conversions, but they do want to plot the numbers and again compare their positions. Here you are comparing them one at a time. So we notice that -4 and 3/10 is to the left of -1 and 3/4. And -1 and 3/4 is to the left of 2 and 6/10. So the way you see them plotted is how you order the numbers from least to greatest. You want to model for students how to use a number line and symbols to compare 1 and 3/8, 3 and 2/10, and -1.5. Your first step is you want to draw that number line. Ask students to tell you the digits. Then you want to plot, and then last you compare. Students are going to start to be able to tell you pretty quickly because they understand how to compare numbers 3 is obviously greater than 1, and positive 1 is obviously greater than negative 1 and 1/2. It is okay for students to begin to have that understanding in order to compare numbers. And they can use that understanding to jump into the practice for the day. So as you're lapping and having conversations with students during the examples, the students that are really struggling, you want to make sure that you are looking for their number lines during the practice. Students that have a great understanding of ordering numbers and how to compare numbers conceptually can move forward with ordering without using a number line.